The U will start the game with the ball. It's Deon McDaniel on the 3-on-1 return. In the black of the U, orange numbers and letters, and we'll get to the 31. The handoff, that's a cut inside, will bounce inside, get brought down at the 33.
With different personnel, let's see how they do against this Watchman front.
Oh, mistake really quick.
Crosland will keep it. He'll cut to the side, cut downfield, pardon me, get to the 41, and that will be enough for a first down. In motion, the hands off to Snags.
Baltimore crime.
He'll have to cut around.
That's a good decision or a terrible one.
And
what we're going to notice, and what I've spoken about with a lot of high-ranking officials in this league, a lot of captains, a lot of teams outside of these two. That was Quentin Bragg, by the way, former New Jersey player.
Former Savage player.
Yeah.
24 after a huge loss of down. Thrown deep downfield, swatted and intercepted! Welcome to Baltimore, 7-11 on the back of the jersey, making it happen, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Watchmen, and the U starting off the wrong foot.
There
1st and 15 after the penalty. John Gauze Jr. under center.
Gauze
will throw this one. He whips it downfield and out of the reach of the receiver, looking for a pass interference call. 4 on the line. Gauze Jr. on 2nd down. We'll throw it to the Super Saiyan. Matthews showing off the skills, trying to go over 9,000. Picked up and then will be brought down.
And it's always on a slant or a hook, right?
Always, bro, always.
Chris Matthews there. He gave him the hook. So John Gauze is a traditional passer with the ability to run.
Got past Deon McDaniel, too, on that one.
And Amir Morris. J-Rock got pancaked on that play.
The snap, the throw down to the tight end.
Oh, no!
Ball comes loose, and who comes up with it? It looks like Baltimore has it. Devontae Carter has been ejected from the Insomniacs game. We'll have more on that as that continues to play. The snap by Gauze Jr.
Here he is.
And
what
he's skiing down the slope, gets the first down and more, and brought down at the 24.
Gets dragged.
And if John Gauze is going to have that part of his game available every single game that he's a starter, the Watchmen offense are going to be one of the tougher offenses to beat, because he is a very good thrower of the football. But when he can look downfield and just take the second option, which is him running for 15 yards, how do you defend that? We were talking about Huff last year.
Last game. Morris is the spy. I think he's playing too far up. And again, Deon missed it too. And Fletch gets dragged for 5 full yards.
And if you're a newer fan to this league, the Sterry Codrington before Sterry was John Gauze Jr.
First down for Gauze Jr. Matthews in motion. Gauze will keep it, and he'll fall. He'll eat the be eaten up by the turf monster after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 8. Gain of 2 after that last play by Gauze. The snap through wide receiver set.
Gauze
will throw. That's to Matthews. Ooh, and a big tackle from the right side.
Amir Morris is on it, 24-24.
1 wide receiver, 2 on the line, 2 behind the quarterback.
Bone with the ball.
Handoff to Bone.
Oh my goodness!
Pushes to the 13-yard line.
Amir Morris gets sent to the shadow realm on that truck stick.
That's David Dinkins. Play action, the throw over trying to get the over the back there.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Let the boys play right, but that definitely looked like a little bit of interference.
As he was standing in front of him. That's how skinny John Gauze is sometimes.
Gauze will roll out to his right on 3rd and 9. We'll throw that ball.
Batted
swatted.
If that's dot boss, of course.
Markeith Williamson on the swat.
Game is about matchups and adjustments. Right here, they adjusted. They put dot boss on the line. He can jump with the best of them. Swatted the pass. Might have saved the touchdown right there. Who knows?
But it'll bring up 4th and a must. You can't kick field goals in the A7FL, so on 4th down, you got to go.
Gauze Jr. throws it, and that one is incomplete. Snap.
There we go.
The handoff.
Deon with the huss.
That's a pretty good north-south run there. He gets a couple moves and gets about 9 yards, really close to the first spot.
The snap. Hands it off. Pushes to the 29-yard line. That's Mayweather. Willie Easterling on the carry. Opportunity for the U to score. Play action to throw. Caught. Cuts to the sideline. And will dance out of play, and that will be a first down. And that's Takari Mims on the catch. This is why he's a top player in the league. The always thick boy season here in the A7FL. Look at the pressure coming from the Watchmen. The snap, Moon, not a lot of time.
He lets it fly.
Throws it, intercepted.
This is not a team you can play with like that when it comes to throwing the ball up.
Looking for a whistle, play still live, and the dot boss will get the tackle.
Yeah, this team is very ball hawky, and if the ball's hanging out too long in the air, they're gonna go get it.
The U's giving the ball back to the Watchmen.
And we'll see here again on the replay. It feels like it was thrown to him.
Now,
just how perfect that framing was.
Now, I think what they're saying is that Dakari Mims made enough of an effort as the ball was being caught to maybe put him down where his knee was down originally. Let's see here.
There's a challenge on the field.
Because if he touches him there, then it's technically a touchdown. Colorful headband.
Cheney now in at quarterback.
Jet motion counter, what?
Runs right into his defender on that one.
How much of Buck's playbook have you watched?
Anticipating the snap. Cheney will roll out to his left. He'll cut to the sideline. He'll get the first down, and he'll run out of play near the 50. He'll be where he marks him out.
Say what you want about that pump fake. It's effective.
It works. It
he uses it 15 to 20 times a game, and at least once a play, it feels like somewhere, maybe even on the sideline, somebody's jumping at that fake.
Driving off of their second turnover from the U, and a slight gain of about 3. The snap, the throw off the screen.
Ant Mo rocket screen.
Ant Mo gets pushed to the 49, and Rob, what's that quote from Vegas?
Doing play action up top.
The handoff cuts to the sideline. Willie Easterling! Willie Easterling treating it like it's a Mayweather fight, gets a huge gain, rips out over 20 yards, and will be brought down at what seems to be the 48-yard line.
Back to
the
Mayweather.
Handoff.
Tough run up the middle.
Very tough. A clean 5. I mean, yeah, you picked him up, but he already got the yards he needed.
Whoever wins this game is going to win this game, even if it's close.
Right. Again
Snap,
with Mayweather.
The handoff again from Easterling, and my goodness, what a tackle.
Like I said, Sly is definitely tough enough to meet these guys in the hole and drop a guy like Mayweather, who, again, most people avoid tackling head up.
The snap. Moon throws,
Great
caught.
Throw.
And now
Mims with the first down.
Mims getting the first down, 5:04 left to play, nothing, your score.
In the middle, going one-on-one with Burton.
The snap, Moon rolls out to his left.
Off.
He'll cut down the sideline, and he will be brought down hard on the Watchman sideline by number 5. That's
Nani Forrester there.
The snap by Moon, trying to put the first 6 on the board this afternoon. In trouble, evades a defender. Kareem Moon cutting down, and he'll fall down at the 28-yard line and make it second down. Croslin on 4th down. Croslin in trouble, intercepted
by Sly, and that's what makes him so dangerous.
Sylvester Washington on the INT will change direction to toss back loose
No,
ball. Baltimore will keep it. Cuts through, finds a way to the sideline, and will be brought down by number 76 at the 40-yard line.
Another
that's
INT.
maybe, listen, and that's maybe him looking too much into how to play like Corey Hammond going there. Decisions you maybe don't make. Let's watch his footwork here. He's off his back foot, throws on a jump, and that's why he can't do it. So we've seen Carlos Croslin drive the ball 70 yards down the field through the wind. That's not indicative of what his game is.
Indeed.
And I'm glad that he has the toughness to try to go out there for his team, but on 4th and 10, it really isn't that big of a deal that he turns the ball over, but you can see that he's clearly not the same guy with whatever he's suffering through.
Not right now, and John Goss is back at the helm.
With 1:44 left. So trips to the bottom of the screen. Bone is in at tight end.
The snap. Gauze will throw this. He'll do it to the check down. Get the first down and more, and runs out of play at the 44.
There's Dinkins in motion on the jet.
The quick screen. The Matthews.
They corral it very quick. Kels Gallimore and Craig Pitts were on that.
And the snap. Gauze will throw
Gauze
this to the sideline, wide open.
Who was that?
I just mentioned
Bye.
What are we doing not covering Tony Totap ever?
Marlon Anderson and everybody from Baltimore celebrating. It's
it is. It's Tony Totap. We already said your name, Tony.
Wow.
Oh.
And now in the first half, first touchdown of the game, only up 6-0. That is definitely a statement.
Yikes.
Conduct obviously
And
on
I
Baltimore.
think he's fine with that.
That's
But let's look at the replay here.
You can't not cover him. And Dion is just sitting there. Kels Gallimore and Dion have a miscommunication. No one knows who's covering Tony toe tap.
The 1 point, the 2 points
snap.
are the difference in a tire ball game.
And he's going to have to run this one 25 yards.
horse.
He'll evade the defender, and he'll
they
be
got
brought
him.
down.
Amir Morris, he's one of those guys. Amir Morris is very dangerous.
In 2018, the championship run for the Gators and John Gauze, he gets that in there. The position of a D tackle, but he's spying the quarterback.
It's a fake, yeah.
Throw, intercepted.
Yeah, this isn't it. This isn't it.
The 4th interception of the afternoon, and
Oh,
the
my
Baltimore
God.
Watchmen putting their shoulder in it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's DK Butcher.
He just ran moon over.
And the reason he's named DK is because of the physique that is close to an NFL player. And right there, he shows that he spent enough time in the gym to give a wake-up call to the offensive player.
And much like another DK, threw a barrel at the Paterson U offense.
Absolutely, Donkey Kong.
And it's honestly what I just said. Oh, my goodness. Here we go again.
And it's too
Here comes the
Wepa!
And then again,
makes me feel.
it's in my
chest
feels. Look at Marcus Cole celebrating. But yeah, you got to give him that. Shouts to Moon for going in there to stop the touchdown. But again, as a quarterback, you're looking back there, and bro, you see nothing but guys that height, that speed.
Night and day difference from this Paterson U team, and we saw just 6 days ago.
Indeed.
And Rob, you mentioned it. The two biggest reason are two big people. Here's Buck.
They're not here. Oh my goodness.
And then just popped.
Okay. Definitely caught up.
And with 26 seconds left,
it's
he is down.
off with a LeBron James-esque move there.
Didn't look like this against BIC.
No.
But they look like this against the U. This same U team didn't look like this against BIC, but they look like this against the Watchmen. This is really a rock, paper, scissors situation where this team is good against this team, that's good against this team, that's good against this team.
It's just the way football is. It's all about matchups. It's about tendencies. It's about how can you out-scheme your opponent, and now 6-0.
And if this result stays, and there's plenty of game left,
this is
it's
nasty
not
if it
close.
stays, bro.
But if it stays, that makes this Northeast Division even that much more interesting.
Yeah.
Because even if the Animals, if the Watchmen will win, Animals are number one. But guess what? The Animals have the U and BIC
tough three-game slide
in successive weeks.
The snap.
They can't
Throws
afford
to
them to
the
score
end
here.
zone.
Oh,
No,
he dropped it.
incompletion.
No!
He dropped it. Why is he yelling at him? It touched your hands, my boy.
Nah, listen, the hardest pass sometimes to throw
Is
is
the
the guy who's
easiest?
so wide open that you don't know. I guess they're going to live and die.
They're going to live and die with whose turn
The
is it.
snap on 3rd down.
I don't think they were supposed
Buck
to go
the
back
throw.
on offense.
There's Bone.
Oh, my.
Bone
my.
crushing them.
Looking for them
And
to
will
call a
be
timeout
driven.
here.
And there's a flag on the play, so the clock will stop. And taking a look in Las Vegas, it's 14-0. Force over the gold right now. Of 6-0. The snap, last play of the half. He's going to have to bring it in, and he
There it
does.
is.
He
Touchdown,
scores at the
Watchmen.
buzzer. He scores at the buzzer. This is tough. This is very tough because the U has not. They haven't been here.
They hit him with the dirty
I
dancing, Rob.
know. I've seen it. Oh my goodness.
The time of my life.
So both quarterbacks score against the U today, and it's not.
They're going to go for
good.
2. And it's time for the 3-on-1 throw-off. It will be thrown by Dion Davis, and he will throw a
That's a nice
high
throw.
arcing ball that will land at the 15-yard line.
Ooh.
Gets into the 30. Great hustle. Ooh, and bringing him down is Dion Davis. Ball on the 35. The handoff.
Marcel Bates with nice. He's always good for these long arm stretch tackles.
That was Omari Thomas calling himself the Crown Prince this season.
We're sized on that Watchman line.
The snap, and with time. Ooh, dips through the defenders. Hussing his opponents out of their shoes and stopped at the 47.
J-Rock eats a blizzard. Oh, my goodness. Gauze has brung to that team. Take a look. Excuse me, sir. It's right under.
Cuts right just
under.
Low bridges
Amir
two
Morris
defenders.
gets hussed, and J-Rock just gets leveled by beef.
Bam!
Right here. My goodness. Locks everywhere.
If he cuts outside, if
It's
he goes
paint.
around
Yeah,
number
it's
3
paint.
and then cuts back inside, he might have had that.
Paint.
1st and 10.
Nick
and
Mays as running back, which is a very interesting.
stop behind the line. It'll be 2nd down. Almost hurricane-like conditions. The snap on 2nd and 12.
And there he go. Oh,
and
my
John
goodness.
Gauze Jr. will go right down Broadway. He'll cut to the left, and he will run out of play at the 28-yard line.
And honestly, John doesn't look like he missed a step. And maybe that taking that full season off last year is what he needed.
And we see it here again.
Yeah, this is what John Gauze was always doing. Quick little hezzy, and that's it. This is his style of play. This is what made the Gators and most of these Baltimore teams that featured him a threat. John Gauze was always this kind of guy. So to see him back in this rare form, it's actually a little refreshing.
And it's good to see this team fulfill that promise, because it is seeing the Eastern Conference stronger than ever is insane. To throw, caught over the middle, sheds the tackler, Beefy.
Did he get it? Did he step out? Did he get it or did he step out?
And it looks like they will call him out of play at the 2, inside the 10, and
Bone meets Burton, and Bone is still on his feet.
Bone still moving, still
J-Rock.
grinding.
Who was that, J-Rock?
Jarvis Rogers in on the tackle, and it will be 2nd down. They'll mark him at the 1. In that everybody but Bone on the line formation, the snap, the handoff, and stopped again at the door by this U defense.
You were doing a great job stopping them here. It's very important that they do. Huge.
Oh, this matters more than almost any other game on the schedule, and Bone drives it in. Watch this. Touchdown, cutting straight to the bone. Watchmen up 3 scores. And if you're Quattrell Huffin and the Animals right now, you are licking your chops seeing this. The 1-point attempt, and it's in there.
And again, it's to Tony Toe Tap, Marlon Anderson. He's not a guy you want to see back there.
And this one will be caught at the 1-yard line.
Dion might have the spark.
Dion McDaniel gets through one defender, gets through another, but will make a business decision and go out at the 30. Playing the linebacker, kind of a pseudo safety, the handoff, and immediately the pile forms. And a gain of about 2.
And
they'll bring it to the 32. They're asking, is this the hangover from last week's win?
No.
On 2nd and 8, Kareem Moon huffing and getting brought down.
And they contained him the whole time, which is, again, it's not much he can do in that situation.
It's like a 4-man spy, because they know that Moon can beat them on the legs, and they got to force him to pass.
How do I stop the Insomniacs from being number 1?
The snap. Moon throws to the sideline, caught by Smoke. Pat Coburn at the 41 in Asbury Park Stadium. The throw off the screen, that's over to number 4.
Ski
Johnson hits the slopes, and we'll get to around the 45.
Him a little husk. There's definitely a flag on the play, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's on the Watchman. The snap. Moon in trouble. Rolls out to his right.
Not boss wide open.
Cuts through the seam. Moon will cut to the sideline. The lateral back to Mims, and they will only get an extra yard or 2 off of that. They'll get to the 35, and it will be 2nd down. Played a lot in the second half. And that might be why. Met at the line by his former teammates. Stopped and brought down.
And that's Deshaun Johnson actually missing a very wicked block. Like, Beefy seems like he slid under him to get that.
Set up. That is a pseudo tight end.
And
he
there
will
we
block.
Go. Better blocking.
Rolls out to his right. That's Kareem Moon. Moon gets to the 20.
Oh, no, that's a flag. That is a flag.
He is hurt. He is clutching at his knee.
For sure is a flag. Listen, in this league, you cannot dive at a player's legs without the intention of wrapping. Thank God Moon is walking off on his own strength, but you cannot do that. That is 1,000% a flag.
Ball at the 27 to throw the end zone. How did he catch that ball?
Whoa!
How did he catch that ball?
Dakari Mims with the head tap.
This is why he's hot, Rob. That is why he's hot. First down, you.
Woo! We're still seeing.
There's the cat. Oh.
Okay. Dakari got it. Yeah, Mims got it.
Mims got it.
That's definitely a reception for Mims. Interesting
choice on the challenge, Moon.
Oh, wow.
To the end zone.
Flag.
Caught!
He caught it anyway.
Touchdown,
oh, my goodness.
Paterson.
I think Mims found his son. Wow. Wow. Oh, he held him the whole way.
And off the dead ball whistle, he'll get to the 50. He'll cut inside. He'll plow through a tackler that snags Sosa. in solid field position for the Watchmen with 2:08 left to play. Snap from Cheney, the handoff. Cuts to the outside and is immediately
bouncing.
brought down.
Definitely a lot of great bouncing, but couldn't get it done.
The snap, in trouble, the throw, caught.
That's,
Has to get the first down. He will get to there. He'll get to the 20. He'll stay upright to the 19. And that'll be the end of our third quarter.
wow.
1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. The handoff, and they will not get more than a yard on that play.
They can't afford any stupid mistakes. No fumbles, nothing like that here.
13:30 left to go.
Ooh, there's
And
Buck with
will
that
keep
deceptive
it.
speed.
Buck will
There
get
it is.
inside to the
My
1-yard
goodness.
line. First down,
My
but a flag on the
goodness.
field.
Oh, they haven't gotten it together yet. I've never felt that way.
The snap.
Ooh,
Buck
ooh.
again throws it to
Ooh,
the end zone.
Aunt
Caught!
Mo. Come on, Aunt Mo. Let me see it, bro. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The Park Heights
Strut.
strut.
I needed that. I needed to see that. I needed to see that. Oh, great job, Aunt Mo, with that touchdown.
Hashtag watch this touchdown Baltimore.
Woo,
And it is
this
again a
is
3-score
bad
lead for the
news.
Watchmen.
I'm definitely putting Mims back there. Oh, my. He let that thing
That's
go.
a rocket caught inside the 10.
There it is.
But
Huss.
Dion McDaniel
Huss.
will get to
He'll
the
get
44.
there. He does great runs.
43, pardon me.
And they just might not have the answer for the Watchmen, but have the answer for BIC.
Quick screen,
Oh,
and that
man.
one completely evaporates, and they're
Tillman.
stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Tillman got down there fast. Man. It's a net point nightmare.
And Moon will throw this one. That will be to
Huss.
Pat Coburn.
Huss.
Coburn will get stopped around the 43-yard line, and
It's
it
a
will be
tackle by
3rd down.
Sly.
John Gauze Jr. behind center. Hands
A
it
lot of
off.
run plays. J-Rock with the missed tackle. Craig Pitts and Marcel Bates with the cleanup.
Gain of about 1 on the play. They'll put it at the 47. It'll be 2nd and 14 after the rush.
That
You see the
time
clock
is
winding down. The
winding.
throw over the
Oh,
middle,
my.
caught, and that
He
one will be
drops
dropped.
it. He had no possession? Nah, he probably never secured it.
Yeah.
All crazy, and the other guy isn't.
Snap.
Oh, my.
In
Oh,
trouble. Buck
Ooh.
will keep it and roll
and he
around
gets
and
caught.
brought down behind the 50-yard line. And we haven't seen that running game that was so vital to them. They throw the ball inbounds, an interesting choice.
Ooh. Huss.
Spins out of it, gets 2 defenders,
Unhand me, sir.
shakes them,
Sorry,
shakes down the
Rokeem.
sideline.
Sorry, Mr. Cheney.
And here comes
Hold
a
on,
chance
come
for
on
the U
now.
to get back on the
Hang.
board.
Uh-oh, bye-bye.
Dion McDaniel lighting up the neon sign,
Baltimore crime.
making it a 2-score game.
Hey, hey.
Hitting
The
that Park
Heights
Heights strut.
Yes.
You see that replay.
Excuse me, sir. Here it comes right here. This is the one that killed him.
Wham.
Unhand me, sir. This is not flag.
And he accidentally
Excuse
sets
me.
himself a pick.
Right. Here it come. Here it come. Rokeem Cheney, you don't have the speed, sir. Bye-bye. He put on the Jets. He's seen this one. Freight train comes back, and he stays. Oh, yeah, he stays clean.
Yeah, he stays clean.
He stays clean. Excuse me. Look at the size of these guys back there. Oh, the pressure, the pressure.
In
He-
trouble.
ooh, ooh.
Brought down.
And they bring him down. Wow. From their undefeated season.
The snap, and there's the
And there's
handoff.
the run. J-Rock first to get there, followed by Kels Gallimore.
He's got that oil.
Oh, for real, listen.
Arguably.
There it is. He's
The
right there.
throw lead. Caught down the sideline.
Baltimore special.
Hits him with
Huss.
the Huss. Gets to
Oh,
the
that's
40.
slide, that's
Changes
slide.
times.
Oh, my
And that's Sylvester
goodness.
Washington
And he
brought
gets
down at the
caught.
11. They'll mark him down at the 13, maybe the
Wow.
14. And it'll be 1st down Baltimore. Ending down here in our 4th quarter. The toss to the left side. He'll be met. He'll
Ooh,
bounce. He'll cut
ooh.
in.
He
And
just bounced it through there.
but a big tackle by Kels Gallimore.
Well, not anymore.
Not
They're
anymore.
way-
Inflation.
inflation.
Buck in
Buck,
trouble.
oh,
Rolls to
no.
his right. Made
He
a
hushed
miss.
J-Rock.
Touchdown Baltimore.
Yeah,
Watch
this is bad.
this.
Pound sign, watch this. This is bad. Whatever we call them, the Huffamos. Oh, my goodness.
And going for the
Ooh,
1-point
so-
attempt, and he will take a
ooh.
business decision, and he will get right in the face
I would too.
of number 10, and that is Rashad Knight.
AKA Surf. Again, it's pretty much a shocker.
off the special.
Kenny Prelude.
Kenny
oh,
Prelude showing some speed on first down.
They're gonna
Flag
call a
on the
flag.
play.
They're saying that he did not wrap. End up coming out on top between these teams.
The snap.
Oh my,
Pressure.
oh my.
Throws this one to the end zone.
Dakari
Caught!
Mims.
Touchdown, Paterson! Dakari Mims, that is why he is a hot commodity.
Honestly.
Putting 6 on the board, making it 31-18.
Boom.
The snap. The throw, and
Mims
they
again.
will.
Oh
my goodness!
Oh
and
my
there's
God.
a flag.
Yeah, he's on Instagram. He's definitely on Instagram. That's an IG post right there. That's tough. That's tough. Head tap. That's tough. Morally, that's a moral victory right there. That's a head tap. Scoreboard indeed. I agree. Scoreboard. That's always my response. But man, oh man, morally that hurt.
But look at Ace Boogie,
Yeah.
John Goss Jr.
That hurt. That hurt.
Let's see the replay
Yeah, that hurt.
here.
Oh yeah, he held him the whole way.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
He held
Yeah,
him and caught the ball.
That's tough. Nah, that's tough. Yeah.
You can't flaunt a head top like that.
Yeah, nah.
When
listen.
you collar and elbow tie up a guy, it would be the you taking on, I believe, the Renegades.
Oh my
Big
goodness.
breaking off a big run here and keeping the ball inbounds. The clock will continue to run.
Big chunk yardage.
No, they still have that time. That was just an injury timeout.
Oh wow. OG
And he'll
Buck.
cut to the outside, and OG Buck will take the tumble and get to the 49.
They said OG Buck runs a 5'9". Don't text me about nothing. Get out of my inbox and Wolverine with the run.
And the Wolverine will keep it inbounds, and that is it. The Baltimore Watchmen defeat the Paterson U and give them their first loss of the 2023 season. They will walk out with the win 31-20. Making both teams 3-1, and it is going to be an interesting day on Monday morning when we take a look at the playoff rankings. This coming Sunday,
Wow.
it's moving day in the A7FL. The Watchmen with the 31-20 win. And Rob, your final thoughts on this game?
Couldn't have told me it would have ended like this. Would have thought it would have been much closer, but the Watchmen came to make a statement, and they made it.
The statement has been made. The Northeast is going to get very, very interesting. The road to Ohio gets a little murkier for everybody. But in 45 minutes' time, we will be bringing you our final game of the weekend. And we'll take a look at stats. And Rob, your thoughts on what the U can do next?
I mean, right now, ice up, heal up. Forget about the loss. It happened, but now all 3 top teams have a loss. So it's not like you're in bad standing. It's not like it changes much but the number in front of you. You've been the underdog for a full season before. This doesn't make or break the U, just like it didn't make or break BIC, just like it didn't make or break the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Everybody has a loss. Let's keep it pushing. No one's going to be undefeated at the end of this year. And I think
so nobody in the A7FL.
nobody in the A7, nobody in the Northeast will be undefeated this year.
Because right now the Chaos, the Animals,
the Nightcrawlers,
and the Insomniacs are undefeated.
Right. And I know how important being undefeated is, but when you're in a very competitive division and all the beasts face each other, it's very hard to remain undefeated. And when you do, it's a pat on the back and it's a good job. But if you don't leave with that chip at the end of the year, the undefeated you know which Patriots I'm saying to ask them. The 07 Patriots. Being undefeated means absolutely nothing if you don't leave with that ring at the end of the day. So, I mean, you can do what you can, but it's just not it. Just ice up, heal up, get ready for the rivalry game against the Huffingtons, the Huffamals, whatever's going on, because that's a big game too, because now that game you cannot afford to lose. You lose that game, you're gone. You are officially out of the top 3. You win that game, now you put the Huffables in the same boat as everyone else with 1 loss. Now the top 4 teams all have 1 loss. and the Insomniacs are at the top of the national rankings, which is insane that a Vegas team.
And insane that it's
Oh,
the
my goodness.
Insomniacs, because heading into the fall season, heading into the spring season, before that mass player migration, the Insomniacs were at the bottom of the table, and now they are undefeated.
I can't
and
believe
decimating everyone that are standing across from them.
The Insomniacs and the Animals are number 1 and 2 in the nation.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
And then you look at the Chaos, who got another win today.
An emphatic win today. So, I mean, there's a lot of people predicting a Boston upset tonight, but I don't think I'm predicting that.
And we'll take a look at these stats, and then we're going to take a timeout here. And just 297 yards on the day, 4 turnovers by the Paterson Utes, 207 total yards. Some respectable pass and rushing yards, but 170 on either side for Baltimore.
That's tough. That actually shows you 2 different games.
And it's, 127 rushing yards for Baltimore. That is an incorrect number, but 127, 170 passing yards, though. That's an impressive day.
It is. And, again, for 2 different quarterbacks, 2 different offenses, 2 different systems. Like, it's kind of, again, it's unorthodox in the sense that they ran it so well. But, again, I've said it, that there's always 2 quarterbacks on the team. Oh, my goodness. That looks amazing.
And the BIC will be wearing some different colors today.
Wow.
They'll be wearing black and gold.
Guys have a jersey for me?
But the Baltimore Watchmen impress here, get to 3-1 on the season. Paterson U fall to 3-1. The Animals are the only team in the Northeast still undefeated. We'll see what they do against the U next week, but we'll take a brief timeout. We're going to play some music for you. We'll be back at the top of the hour with live action here on A7FL.TV. For Big Rob, Fabian, and Corey Hammond, I'm Matt Ryan. We'll be back in a moment. Stay right where you are. We're back at the top of the hour.